There are seasons when everything feels important. Your inbox is full. Deadlines overlap. Messages are marked urgent. People are waiting for answers. And every task seems justified. Every request feels reasonable. Every responsibility sounds necessary. So what happens? You try to handle everything. You multitask. You switch constantly. You respond quickly. And by the end of the day, you're exhausted, yet somehow unsure what truly moved forward. And this is not a productivity problem. It's a priority problem. Welcome to Everyday Leader, practical leadership for everyday people, powered by emotional intelligence and real-life situations. In today's lesson, we're going to explore how to set priorities when everything competes for your attention. Not through complex systems, not through rigid productivity hacks, but through clarity, emotional control, and thoughtful leadership thinking. Because the ability to prioritize is not just a skill, it's a leadership decision. 1. The illusion of equal importance. One of the biggest mental traps we fall into is believing, if it's on my plate, it must be equally important. But that simply isn't true. Some tasks create impact, prevent problems, move projects forward. Others feel urgent, look busy, demand attention, but don't create meaningful progress. Emotionally intelligent leaders understand something critical. Activity is not progress. Prioritization begins by separating motion from momentum. 2. Why everything feels important. When you struggle to prioritize, it's often because of one of three pressures. 1. Fear of disappointing people. You don't want to say no. 2. Fear of missing something. You don't want to overlook details. 3. Fear of losing control. You believe handling everything yourself prevents mistakes, but trying to protect everything usually protects nothing. Because divided focus weakens results. Clarity requires courage. 3. Start with outcomes, not tasks. Most people organize their day by tasks. Leaders organize their day by outcomes. Instead of asking, what do I need to do today? Ask, what must move forward today? An outcome might be a decision made, a problem clarified, a conversation completed, a milestone reached. Tasks are steps. Outcomes are direction. Prioritize outcomes first. 4. The 3-level priority framework. To simplify complexity, emotionally intelligent leaders categorize work into 3 levels. Level 1, critical impact. If this doesn't happen, consequences are significant. Level 2, important progress. This creates value but can wait briefly if necessary. Level 3, maintenance. Helpful but not transformational. When everything feels urgent, place tasks into these levels. Clarity appears quickly when you force decisions into structure. 5. Not everything deserves immediate access to you. One of the most overlooked leadership truths is this: access to your attention is valuable. When you allow every message, interruption, and request to dictate your day, you surrender leadership over your own focus. Emotionally intelligent leaders create boundaries around attention. They schedule focus time, and they protect thinking time. They decide when to respond instead of reacting instantly. Priority requires protection. 6. Urgency versus importance. Urgency is loud. Importance is quiet. Urgent tasks often come from others, demand quick responses, feel stressful. Important tasks often require focus, require planning. Don't shout for attention. If you only respond to urgency, you neglect strategy. Leadership requires intentional focus on what matters long term. 7. Decide what you will not do. Prioritizing is not just choosing what to do, it's choosing what not to do. This can feel uncomfortable, but without exclusion, there is no clarity. Ask yourself, what can wait? What can be delegated? What does not require my direct involvement? Emotionally intelligent leaders release unnecessary control. 8. The emotional side of prioritizing. Prioritization is emotional. Saying no can feel uncomfortable, disappointing, risky, but saying yes to everything often creates resentment, burnout, poor performance. Leadership maturity includes the ability to disappoint strategically, not carelessly, but thoughtfully. 9. Protect your cognitive energy. Your brain has limits. Decision fatigue is real. When you attempt to process too many tasks at once, clarity declines. Emotionally intelligent leaders group similar tasks, reduce context switching, avoid unnecessary multitasking. Focused work produces stronger results. 10. The one clear goal rule. At any given time, know your primary focus, not 5 priorities. 1. You may have several responsibilities, but one main direction. When that's clear, smaller decisions become easier. 11. Align priorities with values. When priorities are unclear, values can guide you. Ask, does this align with integrity? Does this serve long-term goals? Does it support people effectively? Values act as a compass. Without a compass, urgency wins. 12. Don't let other people's chaos become your agenda. Some people operate in constant urgency. If you absorb their pace without reflection, your clarity disappears. Emotionally intelligent leaders listen, but evaluate. They ask, is this truly urgent or just emotionally urgent? That distinction protects focus. 13. Communicate your priorities clearly. Once you set priorities, communicate them. Clarity reduces conflict. Instead of, I'm busy, say, I'm focused on finishing this critical task first. I can review that at 3 p.m. Clear communication builds trust. 14. Schedule thinking time. Not all priorities are tasks. Some are decisions. Thinking time prevents reactive decision-making. Leaders who never pause to think become reactive. Leaders who protect thinking time become strategic. 15. Measure progress, not busyness. At the end of the day, ask, what meaningful progress happened? Not, how busy was I? This shift changes behavior over time. 16. Accept that some things will wait. There will always be more work than time. Calm leaders accept this reality without guilt. Trying to clear everything daily creates unrealistic pressure. Clear direction matters more than constant completion. 17. Use review points. At the end of the week, review. What moved forward? What stalled? What distracted you? Self-awareness sharpens future prioritization. 18. Avoid emotional prioritization. Sometimes we prioritize what feels easier, or what feels urgent, or what avoids discomfort. Emotionally intelligent leaders choose based on impact, not mood. 19. Delegation is a leadership skill. If everything must go through you, priorities collapse. Delegation empowers others, expands capacities, protects focus. It's not avoidance, it's multiplication. 20. Calm is the foundation of clear priorities. When overwhelmed, priorities blur. When calm, priorities sharpen. That's why emotional regulation matters. Pause, breathe. then decide. Clarity comes after calm. 21. Protect long-term vision. Short-term urgency often threatens long-term goals. Emotionally intelligent leaders regularly ask, is this moving us closer to the bigger picture? Vision prevents distraction. 22. Discipline over mood. You won't always feel motivated to focus on important work, but discipline sustains priority. Consistency builds trust, both externally and internally. 23. Focus is a competitive advantage. In a distracted world, focus is rare, and rare skills create impact. Leaders who focus deeply outperform leaders who react constantly. 24. Simplify ruthlessly. If your priority list is too long, simplify it. 3 clear priorities are better than 10 vague ones. Clarity reduces anxiety. 25. Final perspective. Prioritization is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. And when everything competes for your attention, leadership requires choice. Choice requires clarity. Clarity requires calm. And calm requires emotional intelligence. You don't need to respond to everything immediately. You need to move the right things forward consistently. That is leadership, not loud, not frantic, but steady. And over time, steady focus builds extraordinary results. In the next lesson, we'll explore how to avoid burnout while still performing at a high level. You'll learn how emotionally intelligent leaders protect energy, sustain performance, and stay strong without sacrificing their well-being. Watch it here and keep growing as an everyday leader.